The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are the speaker's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of the Bunk Collective and its affiliates. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only. This program might include strong images or language and may not be suitable for all audiences. This podcast was mainly created for fun and entertainment, and because we're the only podcast that has a big enough bravado to talk about all these. Viewer discretion is advised.
You've seen the Deadpool teaser? Anyone?
I actually haven't.
You have not?
No.
What? Why?
First, you like Marvel. I think you like Marvel more than me.
Yeah, but I just haven't been following anything Marvel because I don't know, I lost interest.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Deadpool's gonna be bring you back, I think.
We're not gonna watch
think
it. We're
so.
not
It's
gonna
just-
react to it.
It's
but
just I
you
don't have
gotta
any.
watch it after.
I know. I just don't have any urgency anymore to watch anything Marvel just
I
because
get it.
I
It was
lost.
so oversaturated.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll like Deadpool because Deadpool is entirely separate from whatever Marvel is doing right now. So yeah.
Yeah, it's just very different. It's like it's the first rated R movie by by Disney. So that's pretty cool. It's like a lot of F words were thrown out.
And it's the only Marvel movie this year, I think so.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's the only one that's
That's why I'm
As,
excited.
as in Marvel Studios.
Yep.
Yes,
Only one this year.
It's the only one Marvel movie we have for this year.
Thank God.
Everything else is a series.
Or
Yeah, I know,
Sony.
right?
Like Madame Web.
Oh, Madam Web. Yeah. Well, yeah,
I heard
Madam
it's
Web's
bad.
out.
Yeah, apparently it was yeah.
Except Sydney Sweeney, you're always beautiful, baby.
Okay, wait,
Even Dakota Johnson
Hi, Sydney.
refused to promote it.
Yeah.
Sorry for being loud. I like Sydney Sweeney's too much.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's so high.
They made me adjust the volume because of you, Sydney Sweeney. Call me.
But yeah, it's like you gotta watch it, Ingrid. It's like
I
it's
will.
just
The trailer,
wow.
not Madam Web. I heard it's
not
bad.
not Madam. It's like, I don't know, Madam Web. It's like I'm expecting way too much from Sony because they're doing their own Spider Verse as well, which I don't mind.
bad.
But
Well, apparently, Dakota Johnson thought that this movie was going to be under Sony and Marvel Studios, something
yeah,
Far
gonna
From
connect-
Home kind of
Oh.
thing.
But
So
it's not.
when she found out after that it wasn't, she's kind of detaching or distancing herself from
That's sad.
from all the
That's
promotions.
sad.
Yeah, because she said that when she was preparing for the movie, she kind of bumped into Elizabeth Olsen and she asked for
Oh.
advice. So I'm
Hi,
like,
Elizabeth Olsen.
yeah. So
Yeah.
so people are like,
Aw.
oh, she probably really thought that it was under Marvel Studios. That's so bad.
Oh,
But yeah, she doesn't
That's
realize that
not-
it's in the same world as Morbius. So
That's why we
Yeah.
need. That's why an actor knowing the source material.
not necessarily a
first,
good thing, no.
they need to know the source material at least just a little bit. That's why Tom Holland was a perfect.
Tom Holland was a proper fan,
yes,
you know. So-
don't talk about Tom Holland.
Hi, Tom.
Is he your age?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm more of a Chris Evans kind of guy. So
I don't know.
Anyone can get it.
And he's gonna
Yeah.
be Peter Pan too.
Really? Oh,
Who,
that's
Tom Holland?
Tom Holland. Peter Pan makes so much sense.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait.
Tom Holland has this movie where he was a gay dude.
Oh, yeah, I heard that's good.
I
Where he has
yeah.
multiple personalities.
Title, yeah.
Mm.
Forgot the title.
I
He
think
has
it's a
bad
series. I think it's a series.
Was it a series? Yeah.
Yeah, Apple has a
Apple
subscription.
TV, Apple
with
TV.
Amanda Seyfried? Seyfried?
Seyfried, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Was it with
Yeah.
her? Oh shit.
What a good cast then.
I know, right?
I
It
gotta
is-
check that out.
Korea loves Tom Holland, right? That's still K-pop. Hi guys.
Yeah, it's like Korea loves like Avengers in general.
That
Like they're
is
pretty
true.
pretty open when it comes to the Avengers cast and crew. So they've been all been there, and they love Ryan Reynolds as well.
Yeah.
So he did the was that Let It Go? He sang Let It Go sa ano? King of Mass Singer, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it was the sun will come out
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, yeah,
Tomorrow,
that
yeah.
one.
Get your bottom dollar. That that song. What's the it's tomorrow,
Tomorrow?
right? Yeah.
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 Mm.
You
Good
gotta
shit.
know that we're Filipino. Yes, Salonga.
From
Hell yeah,
Annie
man.
to play.
From
Yeah.
Annie, yeah. Speaking of tomorrow's a Monday, so we're recording this on the Sunday. Welcome back to
As
the
we
Kingdom
always do.
Podcast,
Let's
Season
go.
Hello.
4. This is Yuki, this is Ingrid, this is Bobby.
Bob.
And we like last episode we had a good number of topics that we discussed, but prior to that we did the best boy group of all time episode, and I thought it
All
was pretty
time.
solid to be honest. Like it's getting a lot of listens right now. It was the episode that got released yesterday, so I am so eager to do this with the OGs, the original cast and crew of TKP, but look into the best girl group of all time. And
Dun, dun,
I thought
dun.
our list was pretty bang on, right? It's like
Yeah.
it was fair.
Mhm.
I think we approached this very objectively.
But it
Um
was hard as
oh man,
shit.
we talked for like an did we talk for like an hour and a half before we recorded? We did, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
but only
almost
because I was
like
still
that.
getting ready.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no,
I
no.
mean, no,
The
no, it's like
conversation in itself was an
conversation.
hour.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sakto, sakto.
So we talked for like an hour to discuss the top 16 that we had. And I want to address this because I've been looking into TikTok because some
Oh no.
I saw a comment from one of our TikToks from that
Beloved.
episode uh that said top 16 was so random. And I wanted to preface it and discuss really quickly why we chose 16. It might have been weird for a lot of people, but bakit 16 yung pinili nila and stuff. Because we need a clear-cut winner, and I would want like the grand finals to be a one-on-one conversation or competition compared to like a triple threat at the end where we pick one out of three. We picked 16 because we needed an even number. And if we were to do the exact same thing and deal with a one on one at the end, we'd
Yeah.
need to pick 32, which we won't.
I don't know if you
Because,
guys made a disclaimer on the boy group one, but like this is just the Kingdom podcast, top
yes,
16 of
we
all
did. We
time.
did. We
This
did.
won't affect the legacy of every K-pop group mentioned or
Yes.
not mentioned.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
chill, bruh.
Because it is
This,
our podcast and we wanted to create our own list. So obviously it'll differ to a lot of people. Obviously our even our individual lists differed from each other.
yep,
So we approach this in a very objective way. Um trying to see it's like we even made arguments for the people that didn't get, you know, that the people that got and try to defend them. But yeah, it's like we approach this very objectively for our top 16. Obviously, as the competition goes on, there's going to be a lot of subjective thoughts there, which we
yeah.
can't help but do. Like, ganun talaga, wala tayong magagawa.
There were even hypotheticals, you guys.
And even hypotheticals,
Just like
exactly.
sports, you know.
Yeah, that's true. It's like LeBron versus Jordan, things like that. But at the end of the day, it's like we're just going to try and make everything make sense by the end of this conversation. This will definitely be split into two parts because we're already in 10 minutes and we haven't even started. So, yeah, part 1 and part 2 as well for this, and man, I am so excited to get started because I think, to be honest, TKP is a very girl group heavy podcast. It's like it's not for a lack of trying. It's like Bobby, Ingrid, myself, even we have boy groups that we follow, but there's always that sort of competitiveness inside of us when we talk about girl groups. And
Yeah.
I personally think the top 16 that we did was pretty bang on. It's like it was
Mhm.
it was very fair for a lot of things. I'm pretty sure that a lot of our listeners will also have the same top 16 that we already have. And I gotta ask you because I'm pretty happy about the top 16. Are you both like happy about it? Wala bang like any negative thoughts about dapat hindi dapat ito na lang
Oh,
eh.
I just wish we could add more.
Honestly,
'Cause-
yeah.
You want to do
yeah,
32?
yeah. I have like a 4 hour episode. Round
Gee.
one pa lang. No, but seriously, girl groups is such a hard conversation because I wish we could talk about. We're gonna talk about the non top 16 ones in
Yeah.
Oh
our
yeah, some
opinion.
of them, yeah.
We're gonna have our
Yeah,
honorable mentions
and
for sure.
Yeah.
we're gonna mention the one that didn't make the cut because we all made our top 16s and then base the top
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
16 off that.
Honorable mention XG. No, I'm kidding.
Oh
Not yet.
Not
yeah.
yet. Not yet.
Also, of all time, XG still young. I
Yeah,
hope
way too
they.
young. So some of the honorable mentions we have pretty high up there. After school is not part of our top 16. We thought after school was a pretty solid group. Really hit a lot of strides when they were super active. Did such an amazing and mind-boggling concept where some of them graduate after a span of time.
Yeah, they wanted to do that 48 system in Japan.
Yeah, it's like they did the 48 system even before 48 system was famous. So, um, yeah, something like that. It was pretty cool. Who else are?
Discography was a banger. And
Yeah,
they made Orange Caramel.
that's true. Orange Caramel, not in the top 16 though, but it's like pretty high up there when it comes to relevancy. So, after school was a big honorable mention. Who else did we have as honorable
We
mentions?
wanted to include Kara just because of the impact that.
Kara. Yes, that's right. Kara.
Longevity. Kara
Mm-hmm.
survived that. They did
Well,
a 15-year, right? Last year? 15-year
yeah, but
reunion is insane.
they were pretty inactive for like a
Mm.
For
good
They
sure.
kind
bit
of
of time.
just
Yeah.
got back
Yeah,
together after a while.
that's
And the
right.
great argument by Ali was name three Kara songs if you're not like a
If you
fan.
like, yeah, if you really are a fan, it's like a top three would like three Kara songs would probably be easy, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
can you name me 10 songs
No,
out
it
of
would
these
be
groups?
easy
Like
if you're actually like into
a
K-pop.
fan, yeah,
Yeah,
And we've been in this K-pop
for a
life for
while.
like I've been here for since what, oh 08. I witnessed Kara and everything. So
oh
Mhm.
yeah,
that's not hate to Kara or anything. It's just that.
they are pretty high up there. It's like top 20 for sure.
For
I
sure.
wanted
Yeah,
to point
for
out
sure.
that. And this is all time we're talking about. This is from all spanning from all generations. I think SESs and the Finkles and the BB Voxes, those deserve like honorable mentions. Um,
So
I
they're not
just
in the top 16, you guys. We're
Yeah, they're
sorry.
not in the top 16. Particularly because, and I'm gonna point this out, and this was also pointed out in the best boy group conversation, where I think adding a Gen 1 group to this, they just didn't have the benefit of social media and
Mm.
the publicity that we have currently.
Yeah,
That's why, impact wise, I thought that it was pretty weak. In the industry, not at all.
for sure.
So they're Sunbiz, they're very respectable in the industry,
Yeah,
but overall impact for K-pop, then I wouldn't put them in top 16. But very very high up there when it comes to groups that I deeply love and respect, like SES. I love them to bits. They are such an amazing group. Um,
did any of the first gen girl groups have like the candy treatment from HOT? No, right? That's why it's
no,
kind of hard to
no,
talk
I don't
about
think
them.
so.
yeah,
Whereas HOT is still relevant today because
yeah. We
SM
had
keeps on,
we had
yeah,
HOT and Checkies in
right?
the boy groups as the Gen 1 groups. Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't even put Shinwa there. Shinwa would have
Oh
been
yeah, oh my
like an
god.
amazing
They're
group.
still active.
And yes, they're still very much active. Plus they sing live. Oh, we'll talk about singing live a little bit later on because I
Oh
think
no.
I think singing live, like it's there's a resurgence of singing live recently. And
Yeah, or else you'll
I'm a
get
big fan.
clowned on TikTok or something, which is so bad for a group. Which is why TikTok has good impact, I guess, sometimes.
Yeah, it's like TikTok is the new Twitter when it comes to K-pop stands. To be honest, it's like
Right,
everything is on TikTok
and the
nowadays.
idols see it directly because who knows
Mhm.
if the
That's
idols
true.
see your videos.
They
Yeah, because
lurk
they
in
have
the
sleepers.
server.
Yeah, they have lurkers there for sure. Yeah.
Exactly.
Speaking of TikTok, follow us on TikTok at the Kingdom Pod PH. Cheap
Help us
second.
reach
Woohoo!
1K. We want to stream on
Yeah,
TikTok
we're
so we can
Yeah.
almost
talk to
there.
you
It's like
guys.
We
just a
want to go
little bit more.
live on there. Talk to you guys.
Yes, for sure.
We love our loyal YouTube live viewers, though.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Always
there's
there.
something. There's something about TikTok for sure. Who else did we honorable mention? G friend.
Yes.
It was
G.
cut too short, you guys. That's our
Mm-hmm.
argument for that.
Yeah, it was just way too slim when it comes to
Synchronization,
the amount.
live singing, they had it. It was just cut too short for an all-time
Mm,
conversation.
that's right.
Same with 50-50. I think 50-50 would have been a conversation for the recent ones, but
Yeah,
cut too short.
exactly. Yeah. Um. Uh. Honorable mention Blackpink twice. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're in top 60.
Sino ba yan? Charot.
Sino ba yung mga yan? I'm kidding. Joke lang ah.
Need
Kayo, yan na
license.
naman kayo.
This is my apology.
Joke lang ulit ha. Top 16 sila, wag kayo. Okay, so anyone that we missed, like honorable mention?
I think we
Miss you
mentioned
guys.
everyone.
Okay, so here's our. You want to do the honors, Ingrid, of listing down? Okay, that's a TikTok.
Yeah.
That's a TikTok right there. Thank you.
Ooh, magic. Nothing
Okay,
happened.
yeah, we're back. Fantastic.
Woo!
So, Ingrid, before we were abruptly cut by your camera falling,
Yes. Yes.
can you list down for our listeners the top
Hmm.
16 groups in no particular order, by the way,
Okay.
that we listed down for everyone?
Okay, so we have Girls' Generation. Woo! We have 21, Twice, Blackpink, New Jeans, Sistar, Red Velvet, Mamamoo, Eyes One, ITZY, A-Pink, Lacera, IOI, Idol, Ive, and Miss A.
That's our top 16. And right now, I'm going to say New Jeans is the winner. That's the end of the show.
That's the
Thank
end
you
of the
so
show.
much. I'm not even going to try and contend that. New Jeans all the way. Honey, wala lang. Hello.
Please come to our podcast. See you guys are
Yeah,
there.
please guess.
No, I feel like Honey would be the type to just really lurk and
I know,
like
right? She would
watch
probably, it's
all
like,
the
yeah,
underdog content creators, and she'd probably come
that's true.
across her content.
Hey,
Yeah. Honey, if
Hey,
you hear
Honey.
this, please create a breaker for us. Thank you.
Yes, please.
So yeah, that's our top 16. That was in no particular order. A lot of these we really debated on. It's like I said, we spent like an hour talking and crafting our top 16 all time. I think it's
Mhm.
pretty well rounded. A lot of these are obviously second gen. And it's like I think it's still a well rounded list, to be fair.
Mhm.
Not a lot of second gen actually. Just four. Yeah, just four. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I thought it was a pretty decent list. So I randomized everything just like what I did for the previous episode. And we have our contenders, which we will start now.
Oh no!
Um and this is gonna suck.
no.
It's really gonna suck. This is gonna be the bulk of the conversation, I'm pretty sure. So in the first like round, we have the nation's girl group twice versus Idol. Next round, I get it. Okay, no hate. Kaya ang dami kong haters eh. So
Wait, that was the first round?
yeah, that's
We're
the first
starting from the
matchup.
bottom. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me deal with the let me deal with the order. But yeah, so Idol and twice. Yorobun.
Come on, we can't quote unquote Nation's girl group Twice. They admit that in Korea, dude. We can't deny that.
Really?
Yeah, they
Like
announced it
not,
on TV.
I mean, like not even like any argument towards Idol.
No. Oh, let's say why we. I'm the one who put Idol in my list. So, but like, okay, this is easily Twice. I must say it. But let me defend why Idol is in the top 16 at least. Um, starting it started with I respect a group so much. If you survive and be super relevant after someone leaves the group, which could definitely affect a group in the long run. I
Mm.
think it's affected the big boy groups if someone left. Like how Dawn leaving affected Pentagon and BI leaving Icon affected Icon in the long run. Not as relevant as their big hits as Shyness Love scenario. But in
Okay.
terms of Idol, since they're self producing, not to say that the others weren't self producing because those groups had self producers as well, the ones I mentioned. But Soyeon definitely had like, I think Soyeon has like Cube in a chokehold because they're making money for the company.
True.
And she decided
Sure.
to put Idol a in concepts that help young women, which is their target demographic. Like Idol gets hate. Idol gets hate in Korea, mostly by men, which isn't their target audience per se.
Yeah.
What matters is how they influence the young ones, and I feel like that's super important in an international concept for a young woman who
Yeah.
is
Especially in
very
such a
involved. Social media
conservative
dominated.
country like
Oh yeah,
Korea.
Nude is so powerful, and up to now, what was their last comment? Super Lady.
Wife and Super
What?
Lady.
Yeah.
Waifu.
Yeah, wife and super lady. I think those are very important. And compared to their seniors in 4 Minute, which was Yuna and Friends, I feel like there's arguments to idol members being more relevant as being relevant as individuals, where like
Mm.
Neon is a host. Minnie's the one from Thailand, right?
Yes.
And that's her. Thai idols are super relevant in their country. So you can't just say that they're a background character. And Soyeon being the self-producer that she is, I have so much respect for that. But
Mm.
Twice though, Twice has been around longer and has proven every now and then that they've sold out what the Latin market, the American market, European market, Asian market, sold out shows. Come
Yeah.
on, top three
Mm.
of all time for sure.
Ingrid, any thoughts on that? It's like anything you want to add?
Well, to be blunt, Twice is the winner for this one, obviously. I mean, I also loved Idol. They're kind of like, I'm not comparing, but just to explain like their level of, I guess, the impact that they have. They're kind of like the equivalent of Stray Kids in terms of like, them producing, creating their own music.
Sure.
Basically their companies don't really, they just leave, um they just give them freedom in terms of like the music that they create, which is pretty awesome. But then we can't really deny Twice as, the nation's girl group. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear it's Twice for this one.
Mamaya na yung matindihang usapan sa Twice, I think.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Let's save time for the first round.
And I'm pretty
Wala
sure
pa
we're
tayo sa
gonna
boss
debate.
level.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not there yet. So yeah, I think so too. Like I think Twice really has this in the bag. It wasn't even fair, but it is what it is. Like when it comes to these kinds of lists, it's like you're really not gonna get like favorable odds every time,
It's
and
randomized, guys, okay? It's
it's
randomized.
randomized, and this is the first round, and it's like there's really nothing we can do. I think Idol is a great group. Um, one of the top groups right now for sure. But it's like the sheer amount of impact that Twice has in the industry is just like we cannot compare anyone else to Twice. Not well, not really. I don't want to say that, but it's like the amount of impact that they have in the industry is definitely up there when it comes to sheer impact and relevancy. So it's definitely twice. It's not really a question of we didn't really question it. Unfortunately, it is what it is, but Idol has been eliminated from this bracket, and we'll move on from Twice and Idol. The next one, we got Les Seraphim versus IOI.
Oh my god.
Now, I think this is where a lot of us will definitely fight.
Fight
If
is a
we see
strong word.
if like I mean, it's like not fight, it's like debate and stuff.
Fight.
Obviously, IOI, like I said, I'm gonna stand my ground. If IOI never disbanded, hands down, Nations Girl Group. They are the epitome of what we should call like a girl group when it comes to how they are as a group, what kind of the sheer talent that they have,
Yeah.
and everything. It's just like amazing what IOI was.
Yeah.
But Les Seraphim, I just think like okay, hear me out, everyone. I just think that it's
He's
I don't
gonna
want to
say
say
it.
it. I don't want to say it.
He's gonna say it. Say it.
I would want to say that Les Seraphim could win this match against IOI. But are we only going to look into IOI as somewhat like a hypothetical group that if ever, that's why they only have that edge. But if not, Les Seraphim will definitely bag this. How about like I guess like what I'm saying here is how about the impact that IOI had at the time that they were active compared to what impact Les Seraphim is currently having now?
Mm.
Would IOI win this match?
No.
No, you
Well,
don't
I
think so?
was among the three of us guys. I was the only one who didn't add IOI to the list because I just feel like we needed more time with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
6 months isn't enough for a group, and
Yeah.
individually, even after the fact, I wish all of them succeeded like One, which will be an argument later. Um, but for now, we only have like the best soloists from the group,
Mm-hmm.
and individually, Lesser of him is already doing great. Arguably, such a great impact in the West. Aren't they invited to Coachella by
Yeah.
Coachella correctly?
Yes. Yeah.
I think
Mm.
I don't think IOI would have been invited to Coachella ever.
Ooh.
Yeah, but the reason
Bold
why we
statement.
did include IOI, not just because they're very talented individually and as a group, they were the ones who started the whole like survival show. Like, um,
Wasn't
what
it
year was that?
twice?
2011? Huh?
Wasn't
No,
it
I don't
twice?
think so. I don't think so. Because
Yeah, because it's rigged, Ingrid. It's
Because it's
rigged.
rigged,
it's a different league, I think. It's
and
a
it was
different
rigged nicely.
It's a
Yes,
different
yes.
rigged. Ano? It's a different what?
It's a different league for me.
Ah,
Like
league.
Produce
Akala ko
101.
different rigged.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because
Produce 101.
the survival show from Twice is like JYP collaboration, right?
Like
Yes.
it was already clear cut. Yeah, it was like
And
I think IOI was like Produce 101 was pretty much like in some level. I still thought that IOI as a group was rigged
Hmm.
in
Yeah.
some level, but
wasn't it
not like
completely?
16. Not like 16.
Oh yeah.
I thought that 16 was like it was pretty clear for JYP as a management and as a company that they were to pick these 9 members and even created the drama that is Momo. It's like I personally thought that that wasn't the case. Albeit I do not think that the members knew,
Oh yeah.
although the management did. So
Mm-hmm.
everything that we got, like all the emotions were pretty much authentic, I would want to say. But
Mm-hmm.
the competition itself, like I it was rigged for sure, 100%. You wouldn't want to like it's not twice is not the topic here, but I just wanted to say because we're comparing the survival show that IOI had compared to Twice's. Um, the shit, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. It's like basically it was the biggest survival show that
Mhm.
everyone had that could compare to what Produce 101 did
Mhm.
and produced one of the biggest groups of all time, which could also be said hypothetically towards a group like IOI,
Mhm.
which would have been an amazing group if
And
ever
they
they
were the first. So it also comes with the cons. Like since they were the first, like they were mishandled, like they were treated somewhat like the guinea
Experimental.
pigs.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah. They
experimental.
got all the like crappy things. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Can I talk about Aizwan? I'm sure we could compare it to them, right?
Yeah, it's like okay, it's like very
But let's
briefly.
argument later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
briefly. Yeah.
very
They kind
briefly.
of got the bad stick, like in terms of,
What
I
the,
mean, like
what's that?
Aizwan like got all the, like since it's already perfected, like Aizwan did so well, and then IOI
Oh,
just
are
kind
we
of
talking about like the
faltered.
competition? Eyes One did so well. It's like the
No, I mean like
show.
just comparing them.
Not just that, because
Oh,
they perfected it with 101 already. And then
Ah,
Eyes One got the
yeah.
best of it. Because 101 was a
Mm.
huge success. Now that was a Nations Boy group discussion. Surprisingly, that wasn't in the conversation, no? Last episode.
yeah,
But
not at all.
yeah, 101 was like everyone was obsessed with it. Like in my school before in senior high school, BTS fans and 101. And
Oh
I was
yeah.
salty because I was a
Hang
17
Danielle
fan.
too was so popular.
They started perfecting it there, so Izone got the best of it until like the last few months where everything was revealed to be rigged.
Mm.
Guys, 101 as a group came from 101.
Yeah, you
Mm.
never realized that?
Produce 101.
I feel
La-
so defeated. I am so sorry. I am not equipped to host a K-pop podcast. At least not anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god.
IOI
And
is
then and then
101.
X1 is also from Produce 101.
Who?
Like Eyes
X,
One. X1.
Oh yeah, it's like I knew that. I
the
knew.
101, you
I
never
knew
got
that,
that.
Ingrid.
No, but then like I don't understand why you didn't get 101 from
I didn't
101.
It was
know.
spoon fed, dude. It was spoon fed to you.
Yun nga yung mas ano eh, mas obvious, 'di ba?
There you go. That's another reel. What a horrible. It's like how not well equipped am I? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, everyone.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm just not like in the loop anymore when it comes to boy groups. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So who are we giving this to? Is this a Les Seraphim clear cut win?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're only up from here. I don't know if you guys seen the teaser for their next, but
Oh
I think
yes. Oh my god.
their next
You're
comeback
gonna
easy is
see
like it's even
me.
banned by KBS, I think, for having inappropriate quote unquote lyrics.
Did they continue with the bannings?
Yeah,
Parang they
like
didn't have.
for easy lang yata.
Ah.
Do you
The
think?
music video is
Do you think they're hitting like this kind of fine line right now with having somewhat appropriate like concepts,
yeah,
thinking that Unche is still currently a minor, and
yeah.
are
That's my fears for Lesser of Him.
is this just like them, or like not them as a group specifically, but the management just waiting on
Oh
Unche
yeah.
becoming like of legal age to do something
Yeah, that's
very
my fear for them, dude. Like since Fearless, they want to do a
Mm-hmm.
specific concept, like
Yeah, they
more
had to
mature
change
concept.
that choreography, diba?
Yeah,
drastic.
but I trust that she has her unease, but the management, they're all scummy. All the managements are scummy. Screw them.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's business. It's business, as they say.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whatevs. So I guess
but
it's
yeah, I
lesser of
think
it, right?
yeah,
Without
because another argument for
oh,
Lesser of Him is that Lesser of Him is a part of the post Eyes One journey, and I think everyone from post Eyes One is doing it well.
Mm-hmm.
And other
yeah,
than one may argue that Les Seraphim is one of the groups that's feeding off the Eyes One success, but they're handling it properly and having their own name now.
fair
Crazy.
enough. Fair enough. Again, not as if like IOI is not an awesome group. They really are. It's just that it's all hypothetical right now. It could have gone either way.
Does IOI
So
mean anything other than it being 101?
I should know
No.
this, but I probably forgot.
Oh
let me
well.
let
I
me
know
do
there's
a quick
something, but
Google
then
search. I thought IOI was 12 members. They're just 11. What the hell?
Yeah, I think Ice1's the only one with 12 members.
It doesn't say anything here.
You know, the case for IOI is that I just know JYP was handling them, right? I just know
Yeah.
JYP was bummed as an entertainment agency that they had to handle them for like 6 months only.
mm.
Yeah, because
Man.
Ah,
like, oh my god, they were so, oh my gosh, what a great group
IOY
IOI
is
was.
ideal of idol,
You know what?
which is pretty fitting.
Oh,
Fair.
wow, yeah, very
No,
fitting. Yeah,
pretty
for
fitting.
sure. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeonjong was like pretty solid too. I just wanted to say like one of their vocalists.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She is
Everyone
in
was so
Wooju Sonya
good.
now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like
Which
everyone in IOI individually and as a group, they're all just amazing, amazing. Oh shit, Somi's the mangne?
Yeah. She was I think she was 13, 14.
huh? Was
Yeah.
she in IOI? Oh my god.
No
She's
shit.
young.
No shit, really? Wait, when did they debut?
No, because I
2016?
know she's born 2001, and
She
then
Yeah,
was
that
she's
was
younger than
around.
me.
15.
She's younger than me. I keep
Yeah.
forgetting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the makna here.
Yeah, she was. No, I think she was 13 during 16, and then she was 15 when she joined Produce 101.
It's like I
Oh,
keep on
oh my
forgetting that
god.
Somi is like super young.
Mm-hmm.
She's just turning 23 soon. She's
Yep.
turning 23 on March 9th.
Yep.
Oh, soon. Happy birthday, Sammy, if you see this.
She has the same birthday as Kim Taeyeon.
Oh, happy birthday,
Okay.
Kim Taeyeon, if you see this.
Dude, Bobby man, it's like what a, I don't know if I express this way too much, Bobby, or not at all, but it's like you're such a great addition to this podcast. I love
Yeah,
you.
like
Hell
the
yeah.
comedic timing. The
Yeah,
comedic timing is
I
just.
just I just love it. Okay, so let's give it to Les Seraphim then. Next
Yeah.
one. I told you this is gonna be the bulk of the conversation. It's fucking 40 minutes and we just down two.
Holy
Um
crap. Okay.
we got
6 rounds left, right?
21
Ooh.
and
Oh
New
no!
Jeans.
Oh
Nice.
no! Oh no! Even I know that's hard. Oh, we have CL. Oh my god.
Bye.
We have Sundara. We're Filipino. It has to be 21.
I'm not gonna make such a big argument around this, guys.
I'm gonna leave this to
This
you
is
guys.
this is just what I'm going to say. New Jeans is a young group. I pointed it out that longevity doesn't mean that you rank higher. And that's totally true. I stand behind that 100%. However,
However,
New Jeans is a young group. Just wanted to point that out. In 5 years' time, we can do this all over again, and I'm pretty sure that the list will definitely change because some of
100%.
these groups will definitely have it's like ankle breakers of comebacks, like something that
Or
will
downfalls.
definitely have people like just floored of how good they are. My only argument here is that I know the impact and the relevance and the popularity that 21 had when they
Period.
were very much active.
Mm.
That's why I'm going to give this to 21. In my right mind, I cannot pick New Jeans against 21. That's why you're when you were saying that it's like we're reacting to it. Obviously, it's an entertainment show, so we're gonna be like very much out there when it comes to the things that we react to. But in my right mind, I cannot pick New Jeans against 2NE1. I just can't. There there has to be a line that's drawn here. It's
I
like
want
I
to
would
put it
pick.
this way. And like New Jeans would hate us if we choose them, I think. I I think New Jeans would hate us and would feel like we're bandwagons if we choose them over 21.
Yeah,
You had to be there, you guys. If I
Mhm.
wish you guys were there when 21 and SNSD was active, you guys. it's not just because we're Filipinos. Sandara Park, sure, she's there, but you guys should have been there when CL was dominating. Oh man, all four of them. In my list, anyone is higher than Blackpink.
Oh yeah, for sure. For
Bobby's out of
sure.
the podcast. Thanks, guys.
Wow, really, Bobby?
In
That's
my
Yeah.
really true.
Yep, because I'm here for the music. Like
Wow.
what they do outside of K-pop is not K-pop anymore. That's for
Yeah.
any group that I stand. Like
That's a good that's a good
congrats
argument.
17 boys for getting that. I love 17. You
Look,
guys know that. If
I,
they get that Kenzo sponsorship, sure, but like I don't. That's not K-pop. That's not music.
I'm gonna try and defend Blackpink here against that 21 conversation. But right after, like, let's get back to that. Let's get back to what's at hand here. Um, we're looking at 21 and New Jeans. In our right minds, everyone, are we really picking New Jeans against 21? There's really like I can't. I
How
am
old is
still
Eugene
very
again?
much like I'm still very much
2021, I think.
touch in touch for like when it comes to K-pop and relevance in K-pop that I would never pick New Jeans if they're up against 21 right now in this day and age, like at this moment. When it comes to relevance and sheer impact, I just can't. It has to be 21 that we pick here. Obviously, like I said, we it's an entertainment show. We react to it. It is a difficult task, but if you think about it, it's only difficult because we're eliminating New Jeans in round one, which is
Yeah.
if it
That
were
sucks. It
like
really
any
sucks.
any fourth gen or even third gen group, this would have actually been a competitive round or a competitive match. But it's New Jeans against someone like 21, like freaking like trailblazers in the industry. Made like things that are not supposed to be cool, freaking
Cool.
cool.
Yeah.
As the K-pop community say, they paved the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They paved the way for sure.
one of
And
well, yeah, they're one of the people that paved
yeah,
the
they're
way.
one of the people. I'm so glad though that no one can use the Desang argument yet because they've won more Desangs than Eugene's. I would just say that because I was scared that people are gonna bring up awards, and New Jeans is very impressive for having Desangs two
Oh
years
yeah,
into their
Yeah,
two
this
years into their
early.
less
career.
than two
Mm-hmm.
years. Less than 2 years. Yeah.
Guys, we're just saying if we a year later or 2 years later, if we do this again, New Jeans might win this round.
Oh
But for
yeah, for
now,
sure. Yeah, it's like in 2 3 years time, probably for
it's
sure.
a
New Jeans.
disservice. It's a disservice to K-pop if we choose New Jeans now.
True.
So it's
It would be
21.
very much subjective, and that's what we don't want, right? I mean, it's like obviously some of these will be very subjective by the end of the rounds, but we're trying to get to the best girl group of all time,
Of all time.
and I'm just like, as much as New Jeans is just making waves like tsunamis in the industry right now, they're just not there yet. All time, our goal right now is to rank, not even rank them. Our goal right now is to figure out who is the best girl group of all time. And if you were to ask yourself, it's like for all the bunnies that listen to this podcast, do
Hey,
you
bunnies.
honestly think that New Jeans is the best girl group of all time today?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
That was them. I get it.
Absolutely not. Ingrid, you've been uncharacteristically quiet in this
No, I
conversation.
mean, because
It's so hard.
yeah, like I love New Jeans so much that I don't really. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that it's
21.
21 for
Yeah,
sure.
right?
Yeah, and I lived it as well. Like I started listening to
Yeah.
K-pop because of 21. Like they were the ones who started the girl crush concept that every girl group is trying to do right now. So, yeah, it's out of the
Yeah,
question. But then again, like
that's
since
true.
we are such big fans of New Jeans, it is pretty difficult, but at the end of the day, we have to give this to 21.
And if you're actually listening to this podcast, this doesn't mean that New Jeans is out in the first round. That means they're like top 15, 14. No, that's not the case. We just
Yeah,
we
Mm,
just really want to know who's the
it's
best
just
girl group.
random. It was randomized. It was
mhm.
they were matched with 21.
If you were to
Like I
ask me
said,
personally, New Jeans is in my top 5 of all time already. In
I
my
I would I
personal.
wouldn't want to say that for myself, but I would say that if they were compared with any other fourth gen group that we have here, they would have won
Easy,
easily.
easily. Even
Mhm.
third gen, I think. I think they might be a third gen group.
I mean, we
Yeah.
got Twice and Blackpink
Yeah,
and
I
Red Velvet there. I
was thinking
mean,
about twice.
I don't wanna blurt that out there. But yeah, I mean, 21 in in our right mind, we just can't like put New Jeans above them. We just can't.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's 21 then.
Isn't it scary though that there's a generation that doesn't know 21
I
in SNSD anymore?
know. Oh my
They
god.
know
21.
Taeyeon, but not 21. Not
Yeah, because
SNSD.
Taeyeon has been very much
Yeah,
relevant still in the K-pop
it's so
industry.
sad. Come back soon, please. Just one more reunion.
What
21,
21?
please.
Wait, weren't they in
Please.
in conversations already? It's
They
like
were like
Data said like the stars are currently aligning and it's
aligning.
nearing their 15th year anniversary. So I think they're planning to do something for their
So
15th.
I hope the newer K-pop fans witness that.
When
I
was
want
their last thing? Wasn't it
come
Coachella?
back
Am I
home.
wrong? No, no, no.
Oh
I
no,
mean
no,
like
Mama,
their.
Mama.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
The surprise spark bomb
Right,
appearance. Yeah.
right.
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and like Bobby, you really did us a solid. It would be a disservice to K-pop if we pick New Jeans over 21. It's
Mhm.
just like in our right mind we can't. Next one, we got another hypothetical here. We got
Mhm.
Sistar versus Eyes One. You gotta make an argument towards Eyes One. I did not follow Eyes One as much as I followed Sistar. Sistar for the longest time, not right now, but Sistar for the longest time for me was really in top three best all time. They really were in that conversation for me at the time that I started K-pop until not recently, but around 2018, maybe 2019. They were really just up there. I you gotta create an argument towards Eyes One because I'm picking Sistar here, eyes wide open. So because it's another hypothetical, and it might be a bit difficult, or it might create like some friction towards the listeners if they say that kasi si Eyes One hypothetical lang siya, that's why they didn't pick them. So I didn't want to say that, but we're looking at impact, popularity, and just overall it's like relevance in the industry.
Yeah,
Did Eyes One create a bigger crater compared to Sistar when they were actively doing everything?
for sure. Because my argument also stems from the success of Eyes One. They absorb the success also of IVE, Lesser of Him, Yena, Yunbi in their own endeavors.
I think
And
that's a
so it's
bit unfair.
extended. That's
I think that's a
unfair.
yeah, I think that's a bit unfair because these are already groups that are not only established currently, but these are groups that came from agencies that were like pretty much had in the industry.
I would still stand my ground though. I like Eyes One was the first survival because other than the argument for IOI was like they had less time. This has like perfect time and at the same time they perfected the formula already with 101 and IOI together, and this was the love child. And other than that, they experimented with the 48 system, which is super popular in Japan
Mhm.
and some worldwide. So mixing the 48 system in the Japanese fan base and the Korean side of things, K-pop side of things, mixing that together was a huge success globally. And I feel like having Sakura in itself makes it a more successful group because Sakura has been around in the idol industry in Japan for longer. That's my argument for Eyes One. I think the 2.5 years that they've been here, and I think the last 3 months were bad too because they had to do a hiatus since the rigging and all that was proven. The fact that people still talk about Eyes One these days, like missing them as 12, not their current groups, just solidifies them of all as a girl group of all time. And they
I
were
just
competing against Twice in Blackpink during the run, and Prime Twice in Blackpink. The
Yeah, they would have
fancies.
owned fourth gen if they weren't like a project group for me. I think I agree with Bobby on this one. I picked Eyes One over Sistar. I mean, we can't deny the impact and success Sistar has made, but then again, with Eyes One, they're so internationally like known. I'm not saying that it's not the same for Sistar, but then yeah, I think I'm gonna choose Eyes One as well.
The best part of Sistar is that it ended properly for them.
Mm.
It
And they're
wasn't
They
cut
ended
short
still
on
because of
top.
them.
they're
Yeah,
still
they ended on
promoting now
top.
too, which is cool.
Yeah. Well,
They're the
Sister
group where like if one leaves, everyone leaves kind of thing.
Night.
Mm.
They made that promise, right? That's the best part of Sistar. I'm torn. I put both of these groups in my list.
I think oh yeah, I think it was no, both of us. We had Eyes One and Sister.
I didn't have Eyes One, but I did have Sistar. Um, the only thing that I wanted to it's like I'm still happy that to put Eyes One on top here, but I just wanted to point this out for all the listeners, and we don't want to look into this as if it's like the argument that Bobby made earlier, where they still think of Eyes One as OT12 and things like that, etc., etc. Um, I also wanted to acknowledge that a lot of these people think of Eyes One as OT12 still, and is still very relevant in the industry. Some of these people mainly think of that, particularly because we have groups like Les Serafim, we have groups like Uju Sonyo. Oh no, not Uju
No,
Sonyo.
no,
Shit.
no, no.
Um,
I
I've
Yeah.
um, and the soloists from Eyes One, which are really just hitting their own strides and are really super cool. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. Although I'm happy to put Eyes One on top of Sistar, I'm just saying that Sistar would really give them a run for their money in this matchup. Kasi
For sure.
Sistar, whenever Sistar, like they own summer. It's like people people or not people, like groups tend to veer away from summer if they find out that Sistar is doing a song, because it's just like so different. We all knew that Sistar would definitely slay. Wow, that's a very Gen Z term.
what the
What the fuck? Would definitely cook. Oh, that's still a
It's true
Gen Z
though.
term. What the fuck? It's
But it's
like,
true though.
yeah, they
Yeah.
would
yeah.
they would definitely just be all over the place if ever that Sistar releases something. But as a fan, sure, I'm happy to put Eyes One on top. I just wanted to acknowledge everything because people might definitely call this out, and these are some of the things that we're discussing right now. Some of these we will forget. We are forgetting things that to put into argument, but
Yeah, we have no scripts, you guys.
yeah, we don't do scripts here. So, but right now it's like in the time that we're recording, the arguments were tipping towards
Mhm.
Eyes One a whole lot. So okay, cool. Eyes One there. We have the next the next match. ITZY versus Girls' Generation.
SNSD. Easy.
Look, can we? Although, okay, fine. It's a very clear cut conversation that it's gonna be Girls' Generation. It's like a lot of people will definitely pick Girls' Generation against ITZY, but we want to point out that I don't want to say ITZY is a young group because they're not,
They're not.
but
They're like this first. fourth
There's
gen
yeah,
people.
there's just like
Mhm.
it just feels like they keep on finding their sound, you know?
Is
And
Itzy better than Espa though? Because Itzy wasn't on my list. And
yes, like for me, yes. I think discography wise even
Mm.
even dancing is
Mm.
like singing. Well, you can't really beat SM.
in vocals, yeah,
So
Mm.
you
you
can't
can't.
really beat SM. It's
And
like
also,
SM's really,
Itzy's song doesn't really showcase their vocals. Their songs doesn't really showcase their vocals much,
yeah.
unless they only give it to Leah. You know,
Yeah,
And Leah's not
they're
the
heavy on
best.
dance
Yeah, Leah's
praising.
not the best vocalist. So it's just like I
she's great.
but to yeah, definitely she's great.
Disclaimer:
But
she's great, you guys.
um I'm just saying that if we were to compare Espa with Itzy, I just feel like Itzy's a more well-rounded group compared to Espa. That's why I
Mhm.
thought they were better. It's like it,
Yeah,
it
they
it
had a better
outweighs
start
everything.
too. They had a
Sorry?
better start. They
Yeah,
had a better
exactly.
start.
Yeah,
For
that's true.
Yeah, that was
Espa,
my
they
argument
were
for
still trying
Espa.
to yeah figure out what was their sound.
And for the longest time, like Espa really just tried to find where they were when it comes to their sound.
Yeah,
Mm.
That's also an honorable mention, by the way.
it's
Espa didn't
only on the
cut it.
way up for Espa right now. And if we talk maybe a year or two from now, just like the others, maybe Espa's in the top 16. Who knows?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we're picking girls' generation here. We're not going to spend more time because like it's already 59 minutes, and we
Yeah,
still
man.
got still got three more guys. Miss A, Red Velvet,
Whew. I'm
Bobby.
going Red Velvet.
You got Velvet here.
Yeah.
How about you,
Just,
Ingrid? It's like, is there an argument
ah,
towards Miss A here?
and I was a huge Miss A fan. I
Mm.
witnessed them debut too.
Oh
Holy
yeah, I'm
shit!
going for Red Velvet.
Well-roundedness. I think they're still like they're a more well-rounded group too, right? I mean, Miss
Mhm.
A doesn't really have like the I'm probably gonna get a ton of hate for this, but Miss A doesn't really have the best reputation when it comes to dancing as well. So they're not
Mhm.
really the best dancers, even though
Mm.
they came from JYP. But Miss A
They're
is such an amazing group. At the time that um, the second gen were really just like freaking
punch
dropping
after
bombs.
punch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
punch after punch after punch. Miss A really held their own, in that landscape. So
That was
yeah,
such a good time. Bad girl, good girl, bad girl, and Secret
mhm,
also debuted, and then there's Beast and every. You
yeah,
guys should have been there. You
yeah. It
guys
would have
should
been
have been.
awesome. Yeah, but yeah, discography wise, like I said, it's like when it comes to discography, I think out of all the girl groups, Red Velvet has the best discography of any girl group that we currently have in this list. There's really no beating Red Velvet from their title tracks to their B sides.
Yeah.
They're amazing. I don't
And
know
there's
what SM
solos.
plus their
There's
solos. Yeah. Monsters, like as a subunit, come on, it's like Monster was
mm,
an awesome song.
they were even in BGC as soloists. And that was like a huge impact. I'm sorry, I'm bitter I wasn't there for New Year's.
Yeah, me too. It's like, oh man, I thought they were gonna perform like quite earlier, but like yung nagpuputukan na nandun sila, so it was like, oh man. So
They
it,
Man.
rehearsed though. They rehearsed,
Yeah.
so people
Oh,
saw
people
them.
watch their rehearsals, no? Smart. I
I don't
never
want,
thought of that.
I don't want to see them like in their sunglasses, like doing this and
Yeah,
that.
but then that's even better.
Yeah,
You
you
pay
get me,
more.
Ingrid.
You pay more for sound checks,
And
dude.
it feels more
Personal,
intimate.
intimate.
Like you're like
Yeah,
watching a friend. Wow, we're
perform.
delusional, Ingrid. we're
We are delusional. What do you
hell
mean?
yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think I many of my arguments stand for like as individuals will they succeed, and that Red Velvet really wins that conversation
Mm-hmm.
because but Miss A had a perfect ending. I think their last comeback was great. Comeback was great.
Yeah. Only you? Was it only you?
Na, tra,
Na,
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 na.
na, 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 na.
That was so fun.
Twice was there. Yes, that was their last one. That
Mm.
was pre-debut Twice, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that was their last one. Yeah, it's like it's just not in my right mind. I would pick Miss A against Red Velvet. I think Red Velvet really has this in the bag.
Was
Uh,
Miss A really Susie and Friends though?
You
no,
know
not
what?
for
I
me.
just had to. I
Not for me.
had to help. I had to hold my tongue. Like,
Not for me. Because I'm a min bias. God damn it.
yeah,
I was gonna
I know
say I
exactly. We
love
talked about
Min.
that before, but yeah,
By the end of it though, it was really felt there was favoritism.
I
for
mean, it
sure.
was already a clear cut favorite from JYP, right? Like it was always such a conversation where it's like we all knew that Suzy was JYP's golden child.
Mm,
You know, it wasn't really a question, but I guess like I'm approaching this very subjectively because I'm a
yeah,
bin bias.
yeah.
So that's why for me, no, god damn it, it's not Susie and friends. It's not like this group who's like blank and friends. So yeah, not gonna name that. Okay, so yeah, we got Red Velvet over Miss A. Fantastic. A Pink Mamamoo Yorobun. I love these two groups so much. I stood in the fucking rain, battled people, literally like sinisiko ko sila para makapunta ako dun sa harap to have Chorong see my running man name tag with her fucking name on it and point to me. It's like I felt that. I love A Pink so much.
Oh, this happened.
Yeah, this happened in real
Oh,
life.
okay.
Yeah, this
Was
happened
this
in
the
real life.
show with SNSD as well?
No, no, no.
It
They
was
didn't do a
raining.
show with SNSD. They did the MTV something something
Oh
something.
yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Man, I was too
in
young.
Noah. Thanks, Bobby. Fuck you. So yeah, I battled like oh my gosh, you should have seen it. Like I had a vlog for it back then. Like I deleted it, but yeah, it was such a great experience. A Pink live is just amazing, amazing. But
Oh, it had
Mamamoo,
James Reed and Nadine Lustre.
yes, exactly, yeah. It's like na 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 na. Na. I was singing that too. It's like
That was
I'm a JD fan.
crazy.
Shut up, Ingrid. I'm a JD
Ano?
fan. You're
Bawal
laughing at
bang,
me.
bawal bang tumawa? Masaya lang ako for you.
Wala na akong paki, basta bahala na, you know? So, but Mamamoo, man, it's like, it's like the
Your
amount of
argument
love.
pre-show was amazing for Mamamoo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, we're gonna try and point that out as well, where a lot of the I want to should we say stereotype? It's not stereotype, right? Like a lot of the standards in K-pop,
The
um,
norms.
the norms in K-pop, Mamamoo kind of
Standards.
really just broke every barrier there. They are at one point, I personally thought, and I mean this wholeheartedly, that Mamamoo as a group were really on a league of their own. They did not have the popularity that a lot of these groups really had at that time, but we all knew that, oh, okay, may mga galing ba sa K-pop na kumanta? Fuck yeah, listen to this group.
When your greeting is as if it's you girls vocalizing,
Harmonizing.
come on.
You
No, it's
don't you
really
don't you
great.
Ooh.
don't see that.
Can
Because
we
they're
try to do
performers.
that? The three of us.
No, the delay is gonna be awful.
That and just no. I think we're gonna
Why
butcher it at one
not?
point.
No, you sing. I sing. Ingrid sings. As seen on TikTok.
Yeah,
Follow Ingrid on
it makes
TikTok.
sense. The three of us.
Ibang kumare. Oh, I still love that song by the way. But yeah, it's like it just it's a very subjective subject for me. Guys, I will leave this to you because I really am just like I cannot pick one.
Mm. Oh, I think I haven't mentioned my argument why I
Yes,
didn't pick A Pink.
yes. Okay.
My during the pre-show, I said that I think A Pink, despite being active now, we only look back on their earlier days compared to like now. Whereas
Somebody said,
Mamamoo,
no, no, no,
na, na, na,
no,
na.
no, no.
But anyway, yeah, they were like cute and stuff, and we gotta give Aping that, but I think Mamamoo is still talked about. Again, the solo endeavors, even Mamamoo Plus, and Ween's coming to Manila. If she was irrelevant, the tickets wouldn't be 5,500 pesos. I stand by that. You know, and my argument for
True.
Apink, their argument for Apink was my argument for other groups as well, like Stacy. Stacy's too young. I know they're not gonna be in the top 16. Like when we remember cute songs, let's say Stacy, the Apinks, they're there, but
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't think they're top 16. Top 20. Apink is in the top 20. I don't
Oh
know if
yeah.
top 16.
Yeah, for sure. Um, but yeah, it's like Ingrid. How say you? It's like you follow these two groups relatively as well. It's like
Yeah.
so. How about you?
I think for me, A Pink was there because they did break the 7 year curse, which is difficult for a lot of like girl groups. But then, just like what
Mamamoo
Bobby
also did it.
said. Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
shit.
not disbanded. Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
they
shit.
some of Wien is just in another company,
yeah.
right?
And Wasa is in another
And
company, but
Wasa is in
Oh.
Mamamoo is
P
Yeah,
still
but
in.
then
Nation,
they're
but
still active.
they
Yeah,
can still do
yeah.
Mamamoo.
It's like the
Yeah.
Blackpink things. Like they did it before Blackpink's. Like everyone, if they promote as Mamamoo, it'll be under RBW, and if not,
Mm.
like individually, they're in separate agencies.
Mm.
So yeah, it's like, but these two, you obviously followed relatively as well. It's like throughout your K-pop fan years, so
Yeah, but
you know where they are.
I mean, initially I didn't have Mamamoo in my list. Like I had A Pink, but then during the
The
debate that we
pre-show,
had,
yeah, mm,
yeah, it made a lot of sense to me that they did break a lot of barriers when it comes to like all the standards or stereotypes in K-pop. So
mm.
yeah, I'm gonna give this to Mamamoo. I know you're very happy
I
Mamamoo.
with that.
I'm happy either way, but I'm sad either way as well. You know.
Mm-hmm.
If you're sad,
And we went for Mamamoo against Aping. Sabi niya, So it probably makes sense for her too.
if you're sad, no, no, no.
So
No,
much.
no, no.
But yeah, I'm happy, but I'm sad. Like but in my right mind also is like any one of these could have worked out.
We
But
were fighting for Mamamoo, so this round was against you.
yeah, pero it's like but A Pink is also in my groups. Oh my god. But yeah, fine. Let's go with Mamamoo. I personally thought that they really it's like there was a standard that was broken by Mamamoo. And I just didn't think that the standard was broken by Apink in any sort of capacity. It's like I think Apink rode the standard in a way,
Hmm.
but not really broke anything.
Mamamoo pinili.
Mama mo pinili.
Mamamoo.
We got the last one. It's like there's no commercial break for this episode. What the hell? Should we go on a quick break and then do
No,
the last one?
No, we should end it na. We should.
Fuck. It's like
we
Sabihin ko
fight.
na yung, sabihin ko na yung sagot. Blackpink.
Ayun na ba next round?
yeah, we got as the last. Okay, fine. Let's just end it with this one before we go to part two.
Yeah.
So we got
Yeah.
Blackpink and Ive as the last match.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Ive's
is
too
it
young.
not Ive?
Too young. And yeah, I'm gonna get flack for this. But I've was rushed.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just feeling like it's
Yeah, you
great
could
that
say
the,
it.
it's great that you ride off. I think the reason why Ice One's extension failed was because of Starship. They want to make Ive,
Yep.
and riding off, not riding off, but like profiting off, One Young and Eugene's success for the new girl group. It's really smart, you know. It's just that I feel like you can add any members with Eugene, and this is not to discredit. I love the girls. I love Gao.
Love you, Liz.
I love Liz and Ray, and Iso. But I just feel like at the time when they started, anyone could have been with the
Yeah.
Macnes of Eyes One, and it would have been a huge success. And that's great. That's really great. That's a privilege that most trainees would wish for. A situation that it's like joining a great team already in sport, and as a rookie. Uh, yeah, that's my argument. But they've had a banger discography For a while. For a while now. How long has it been? 3 years? 2 years? That's something. Oh my god,
Two,
Two
that
years.
years, almost
2
3 years.
years. Almost 3 years. Oh my god, time is fast. But yeah. I mean,
They had
again,
flops, I think. I've they had like
you,
maybe a couple.
Yuki doesn't like baddie.
No, no,
You,
no. I love Baddie.
oh, you love
It's not that.
baddie.
It's not.
Okay.
Um,
What's the flop? People,
what's after
many people
after like?
hated
What's
baddie.
after like?
I am
Yeah, I didn't like that song.
The touch,
really.
really? The one with
That was
the
a,
where One Young falls off the plane?
yeah.
You
I
didn't like
think that
that?
one was pretty good.
Oh yeah, that was
I think
super
that
high,
was pretty
huh?
good.
Eh.
Yeah, I think that was
It's my least favorite also.
Baddie
The
was
title
great.
track.
yeah.
Baddie
I mean,
was
it's better
Baddie's
than Pink
catchy.
Venom, right?
better
Oh
than
my
what?
god, Pink Venom.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought you were a Blink. No, I'm
anything is better
kidding.
than Pink Venom. Well, except for Ice Cream, everything is better than Pink Venom.
I liked ice cream.
I just love all
Bobby,
of
stop
Blackpink songs.
lying to
I don't
yourself.
give
I
a
do
fuck.
love ice cream though. But this is probably because of the Girls Planet 99 performance.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, I
Uh,
get you there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think Ivis, it's just another case of too soon to call best of all time. And it's against Blackpink. Come on.
Mhm.
With
Yeah,
the
it's like it's
relevance of
just too
Blackpink.
soon against like Blackpink. Best of
I
all
think
Yeah.
time.
it would have been a harder conversation, maybe like the idol situation. Imagine G Idol and IVE would have been a longer conversation, I think.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
But for this, it's another one of those. But that doesn't IVE is on top of their generation right now.
Mm. Ikaw, Ingrid, why is it Blackpink? I'm gonna change the question. Why is it
It's kind of
Blackpink?
like it's kind of like another New Jeans 21 situation where you obviously know the impact that Blackpink has in K-pop,
Somewhat
regardless of
similar.
like their discography. Like if you were to ask me, I think IVE has like a better discography compared to Blackpink for sure. But yeah, again, like they're just too they're a young group as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But can I just say dives are the new blinks? Take that as you will.
Honestly, because Wonyoung is
I was
Wonyoung is
gonna
fourth
say.
gen's it girl. To be honest,
Yeah, I love one
I
young
was
too.
gonna say.
Take that as you will. But that's what I've
yeah,
noticed.
It's like I was thinking, is that a positive or a negative thing? It's like
Wonyoung is the fourth gen's it girl. So much like Jenny is. For third
They're
gen.
really
very
not
they're very
Yeonjin?
protective. No, I think Yunjin's like more global. I mean,
Yep.
Wonyang is global, but like the Western beauty standard would
Yeah.
be like in awe of Yujin. Like,
I
I don't
I
know.
thought Yeonjin was like is a pretty
No, no,
solid
because
solid.
Yunjin is like loved, and if you're called the it girl, there's kind of like they kind of
It's either they love you or hate you.
edits. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no in between. It's either you love them or you hate them.
It's the sad part. It's the sad
Yeah,
part of being a knit girl.
true.
Let me look at something really quickly. It is Yunjin. Fuck. I should stop saying
Mhm.
Yunjin. It's like I'm
Ha Yunjin.
westernizing.
You're
Yeah,
the
ha Yunjin. Now
Ha
ha
Yunjin.
Yunjin.
Just call
Yeah.
her Jennifer.
Yeah, like just call her Jen. Friggin' A.
Hi Jennifer.
Because we're close like that, you know.
Call me.
I got a text recently from her. Said good luck for on your recording, things like that.
Oh, yeah, I told her to text you
Ask
that.
Jennifer.
Screw you, Bobby. No, you did not.
Where is it? You're taken. Let me have this.
Okay,
Let me have it. Okay.
okay.
Fair point. Oo
Sige
nga
na nga.
naman. Parang
Yeah.
engaged ka na pala.
Oo nga
Engaged ka
pala.
na kasi eh.
I am engaged. Yeah, you're right. So our second round will we're gonna end the show here. It's like see, I told you. Look at the time, an hour fucking 16 minutes, and it's round one. So we're gonna end the show here. But
For
to
part
preface
one.
that for part one. But look at the part two that we have. We got Girls' Generation against Les Seraphim,
What?
21 against Red
Oh my
Velvet,
god.
What?
Mamamoo against Blackpink, Eyes One against Twice. It's just really difficult, and it's gonna get more
Mamamoo.
difficult. Uh, Mamamoo.
Mama mo din.
So yeah, we cap off the show here. No commercial breaks. Like for parts, like we don't do commercial breaks. I don't know why, but yeah, it's like we'll end it here, and then we'll be back for part 2 of this Bobby.
I love it.
We gotta have that something like that. Yung ten, 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 ten. You know that.
Yeah, that was
thing?
it.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll end it here. We'll be back for part 2 to cap off this tournament to name the best girl group of all time.
Follow us.
Again, see you guys.
Follow us.
Follow us. Bye.
The Kingdom Podcast is brought to you by the Kingdom Podcast creative team, executively produced by Dustin Sese and presented by the Bunk Collective. You can find us on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok at the Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. For inquiries, please email us at thekingdompodph@thebunkph.com. And don't forget to visit thebunkph.com/thekingdompodph. Thanks for listening to the show and see you next time.